Welcome back to Bullshit Boys. It's your boy Lewis.
Why you rubbing your knees?
I'm not rubbing my knees.
You were. Is this a real fucking fur?
I don't know. You gotta ask the owner.
Feels nice.
You didn't even introduce yourself.
They know who the fuck I am. How's the fucking tornado for you?
I was good. I didn't realize how bad it was until I got on social media. But like nothing really happened around my house or anything like that.
Yeah, I was taking a shit, and Christina was like, she knocked in the restroom. She was like, "There's a tornado warning." I was like, "Oh fuck!" And like, hurried up and took a shit and took a shower, and I came out and like, look out my window and fucking wind was blowing fucking bad, dude. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, like the wind sounded bad, but like I didn't like notice anything. You know what I mean? Until like I started seeing like trees fall on fucking cars.
And we had plans that day to go eat with my mom, and I was supposed to pick her up. So I called her. I was like, "Hey, did you see the fuck?" Because I think like the shit started going off on the phone, like the warnings and shit, the tornado warning.
Yeah.
And I called my mom. And was like, "You sure you still want to go eat?" She was like, "No, not really, but I didn't want her to be home alone or whatever, so I picked her up anyway." And dude, I think like like I left the house. By the time I got her to her house and came back home, like that was the whole fucking middle of the fucking storm. So it was real bad being on the road.
Yeah.
And but I'm glad that I was able to pick my mom up, and I'm glad nothing happened either, cause a lot of fucking people lost light and shit, like power and shit.
Yeah, I feel like there's still people without light. And like my dad took pictures of the park downtown and there's trees everywhere, dude, like full like pulled out the ground trees. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, like we don't like. I feel like Houston don't get that much fucking bad weather, but when it does, it's real fucking bad.
Yeah.
Like, and it's unexpected too sometimes, I think. Like, I didn't even know there was a fucking tornado. Like, all of a sudden, it's just like tornado. I'm like, God
Yeah, I know.
damn.
Like I feel like I don't watch the news like that, so I don't know if we didn't get any warnings, but like I feel like I normally see when something like that's gonna happen, and I feel like I didn't see any warnings or whatnot.
Yeah. And, like, Harvey, too. Like, I remember being at your house and watching that fight. All of a sudden, it just starts pouring and shit. And I had to get home. And I think by the time I left, the water was up to like my knees,
Yeah,
right?
cause was it you that got on a canoe?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that was already pretty bad.
So, goddamn. Well, I'm glad. Like, I know people lost, we lost a few people during this tornado thing. Like, 9 people, I think, I heard.
Oh shit, I didn't even know.
But it's fucked up, dude. Because
Yeah,
we're not really ready for that shit either.
yeah. Like I feel like the last couple of years are the only times I've heard of tornadoes being near Houston.
Yeah.
Like so.
What's really fun, like, I mean, I know it sounds fucked up, but it's fun, like, when it freezes. Because, like, work stops and then you just at home chilling. But then it's like you got no water, no light. Like, no. Because remember the last freeze, like the super horrible freeze and shit?
Yeah.
We were just kind of like hanging out, barbecue. Like, we
I
were making
think
burgers and shit.
I think if you're prepared for it,
Yeah, but
like
who's really is prepared for, look, who's prepared for a fucking freeze? Like, not to have water.
I felt like a couple of my neighbors were pretty like prepared. Like not for like maybe even, I don't know about the water sense, but like they had generators,
Oh,
so you
yeah.
know what I mean. Like they were able to like stay afloat.
Right.
So like yeah, like if I had a generator or something, it would be pretty cool.
Yeah. But,
Whatever.
you were saying earlier, like, how the World Series, because of the
Hell
tornado?
yeah,
Because of
we are.
Harvey
Have
or
you
what?
noticed we are doing a lot better now? So
I know.
we're kind of
So
creeping back up.
what's up with Blanco? Did they say what the fuck he had on his glove? Because supposedly they were gonna take like somewhere to review it or some shit, like the shit he had on his glove.
Yeah, I didn't see if they got anything from that. All I know is that like they took him out of the game, and then people were making the joke like, "Oh, like we got caught cheating again, and
Right.
bad weather is happening. We're definitely winning the World Series."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh,
But I was like, it's gonna be funny when they come back and be like, it was just sweat or something or spit. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck could you possibly have on your glove? I mean, I know you could have tar or something to do
that's
something with the
probably what
ball or
it
something, but
was." I
It's
mean,
like
it is what it is. Like,
ridiculous.
yeah.
Fucking if you haven't noticed, I'm wearing the jersey of the best fucking soccer team there is in the whole wide world.
Sure.
So, and I think we're going to the championship again for the second year in a row. So back to
That's
back,
the
baby.
biggest thing to me with soccer is like there's so many championship games. Like, which ones do you actually like take serious, or do you take all of them serious? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a little tough. I think it's tough because I haven't tried to look into it.
Yeah,
But yeah, like I know the Gold Cup is a good one, but I think that's for like
World
the what?
Cup, the
Gold
World Cup.
Cup, the Gold
Oh,
Cup.
Gold Cup.
Yeah, that's still for what's it called? Oh my God, why am I drawing a blank? It's not for like
As
teams,
long as you don't shoot blanks.
huh?
As long as you don't shoot blanks.
As long as I don't shoot blanks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's it called? I don't remember. But
You know
yeah,
the
I
World
just
Cup's
like
the World Cup's gonna be in Mexico, right? Like part of
I
it.
thought they took out the bid, or did we? Or did the United States take out the bid? I had
I
read
think the
something
United
about
States.
that.
I think the U.S. took it
It's
out.
down. It's
But
down.
no, I think they're gonna split them. It's
Okay.
gonna be a few games here, a few games in Mexico. But I was like, you know, when the fucking Super Bowl thing, it was here right a few couple years ago.
2019, I
Some shit.
believe. Yeah.
Like to me, it's like, why do you start fixing shit all of a sudden? Because you got fucking people coming in from out of town,
Yeah.
like, and you want them to see, oh my god, but nah, fuck it, leave it as it is. Fucking leave the homeless, leave the fucking broken down curves and
I
fucked
think
up potholes and shit. Fuck that.
I get why they do it, and I don't mind it as much. But I think like we should still, regardless, take better care of our city. Like,
Yeah, but like you know that side, like right there by Hobby,
yeah,
going on telephone.
yeah,
Motherfuckers like they start fixing that shit up, and now it's all fucked up again.
yeah.
Either keep up with
Keep
it,
up with it. Yeah,
or not fix it at all. Shit, let the motherfuckers struggle like we struggle every day, trying to fucking avoid the fucking potholes and shit and the crackheads and shit. Which I don't got no problem with crackheads, but
yeah. But I mean, like I said, I think at the end of the day, it still benefits us. Like, I get the frustration. Like, why don't you do it all the time?
yeah,
But at the same time, it's like, well, like I still rather it fix and not fix.
right,
You know what I mean? So, but you're right. Like, I think they should keep up with it, especially because I feel like Houston in the last couple of years, Texas as a whole has become more popular.
yeah.
More celebrities are moving to Austin and whatnot. So, I
Didn't Joey
think,
Rogan move to like Austin
yep,
or
yeah,
Austin?
Austin.
Drake has recently moved to Texas, right?
I
I
think
think,
so. I'm
or I
not
don't know if it's a rumor
sure.
or
And
what.
I know 50 Cent moved to Houston a couple of years ago.
No shit.
Um, yeah, I don't know if he's still in Houston, but I remember a couple of years ago he had moved to Houston. So, but yeah, so like I said, I think it's getting a lot bigger now.
Yeah,
So I feel like, like, yeah, take better care of it, whatever. And I know with that comes like higher prices.
yep,
You know what I mean? So I get why some people wouldn't want it, but I maybe hopefully jobs start paying more, and we can live better.
yeah, for sure. Bro, fucking it's getting all gentrified too and shit. So
Yeah.
hopefully that helps. I mean, I remember not being able to fucking walk down the street in like Magnolia where I grew up like at night and shit. My family were like my mom or my grandpa were always so scared and shit that I was running around the streets fucking 10, 11 p.m. or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, motherfuckers walking down the street with their dogs and fucking, just walking around like free spirited and just fucking going on about their life, not worrying about fucking getting robbed and shit.
Yeah.
I think you know a little bit about that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, we lived over there on that side of town for a hot minute, and then we ended up moving to the Golf Gate area, thinking it's gonna be a lot better, and it was a lot better. Like, for the longest, I would walk around everywhere, and I no fear, like no nothing, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Outside of you thinking like Michael Myers might show up in the middle of the night, you know what I mean? Outside of that, like I didn't fear like
Michael
anything.
Myers?
Yeah, I used to be afraid of Michael Myers, so whenever I would walk at night, I would always think, who's gonna come after me? But that's more of a paranoia. But yeah, so I was up until I was what, like 17, I think. I was walking down. I think I was waiting for you to get home, and I don't know why, but when I used to smoke cigarettes, like I was impatient, like I couldn't stand still, so I was going, walking around, whatever, and that car pulled up next to me, and
Were
made
you
me.
where you have you? I remember you were at a party or some shit.
So I had gone to like a high school dance,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and there were like I had gotten kicked out of my high school.
What the fuck?
You were there. I don't know
You
what
got kicked out of the high school or you got kicked out of the dance?
both. So I got kicked out of high school, and because I got kicked out of high school that year, they were like, "You can't come to the dances." But I didn't know that because I had literally gone to the dance before that one,
Yeah,
and they
maybe
didn't
because
say
you were like
anything.
23 years old by the time.
No, I told you I was 17.
And then,
It was right after.
oh,
Like I got kicked out September. I went to the first dance in October, and then there was another dance. I don't know why there was another dance back to back. There was one in November, but I guess they didn't realize it. But the principal was there at that time,
yeah.
and she was like, "Yeah, like you can't
It's
be
funny
here."
because I got kicked out too on a high school dance.
Hmm?
It was last week. I tried to go in and they were like, "Sir,
Last week?
sir, I'm sorry, you can't." How old are you?
Yeah, no. But yeah, so when they did that, I told my buddy to drop me off at the taco stand because I remember I called you and you were like you were hungry, so you were like, oh, I'll go get food. So I went, got food.
So
And,
you were with a friend at the dance,
yeah, and he
and
brought me back home.
he brought you home
Yeah, well, he brought me to the taco
taco
stand.
place, and then you walked
From
from there.
there, I walked from there, and I took the food to your house. I dropped it. I put it up by the door, and then I started pacing because you weren't home yet. And then
Oh, so you could have just fucking
I could have
not got
just,
robbed.
yeah, I
You
could
could
have
have
just, like,
stayed
if
at the
I would have
house.
just stand there, like, or whatever, or in front of your yard or whatever. But like, I was just like, I don't remember why. I think I was like annoyed and angry that like they had kicked me out. Like, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like, so I was just pacing back and forth, whatever, um, whatever. And then yeah, they fucking get off, fucking rob me.
So you actually walked down the street?
Yeah, I was on Popular, and I was walking down the street, and they were like, it was funny though, because when they first came up to me, they're like, give me everything you got. Like, I swear it sounded like a movie, like a bit from a movie or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, oh yeah, sure, whatever. And I'm like listening, whatever. And I'm like thinking, they're gonna get down, they're gonna be like, like, because it sounded like someone familiar, but I couldn't put my finger on it.
Oh, so you thought it was a friend, like
Yeah.
doing
So then,
prank?
whenever they put the gun on my head, it was hot. Like I guess they had just shot it, and I was like,
And maybe they had it in
oh.
their
No,
junk area.
like it burned me a little bit.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And I was like, oh, this isn't a joke. Or if it is, like, it's a very heavy joke because, like, whatever. And then they just started, like, telling me, like, give them everything I have. I ain't shit, blah, blah, blah.
You ain't shit.
Yeah, I don't know why
Like,
they
bro,
were
you
talking
ain't
shit.
shit. You over here robbing me.
Yeah, I don't know why they were talking shit to me, whatever.
You should have told them that you ain't
Fuck
shit.
no. I would not be here right now.
Bro, you think they
I
would
think
shot
they
you?
would've shot me, yeah.
Nah, killed you?
Yeah.
Or just shot you in the leg?
Nah, I think they would have killed me.
Damn.
So then, yeah, after they grabbed everything, they were just like, all right.
What they take?
They took
Your
my
cigarettes?
wallet, my cigarettes, my passport.
Did you have a cigarette in your mouth?
Nah, yeah, actually, yeah.
Damn. Did you finish? Be
No.
like, hey, hold on, let me finish this. Bitch.
No. And then and then they took my shoes. I had some threes.
Fucking
Silver anniversary.
silver anniversary 3.
Yeah, silver anniversary threes. And they took them and they were like, all right, like, don't get up until we leave. And cool.
You didn't try to get look up and get a license plate?
Nah, it wasn't. Like, I wasn't thinking about that. Like, I was like, man, my mind, I'm like, if I fucking die here, like, this sucks. Like, I haven't done shit, blah, blah. That's what I was going through my head.
I haven't done
Like,
shit.
yeah. So, like, right when they started talking shit, I blanked all
You
that
just
out.
graduated high school and your thought is like, I haven't done
Well, I
shit.
got kicked out of high
I haven't
school.
done shit with my life. Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
remember. So like, there's that.
You're like, damn, I didn't even get to
Yeah, no, I was like,
graduate.
fucking piece of shit. But so I was like, whatever. And then I got up, and then I think it was when I started explaining to you
How many guys were there?
too.
You didn't think you could have took them?
There's two guns. Like each one of
Oh,
them had a
two
gun.
guns?
Yeah, each one of them
Damn.
had a gun. I was like, I don't think it hit me until I started talking to you.
When I got home, or did you
Yeah.
call me? I don't remember.
No, I
I
called
remember being
you.
in the car.
No,
I
I
was in the
couldn't
car
call
with
you
my
because they took
mom,
my
and then
phone.
you called. Oh, they
No.
took your fucking
Yeah.
phone.
So
Shit.
I had at that point I had already called you once and I was at your house.
So I knew you were there.
Yeah.
And when I got there, I remember you weren't there.
Yeah. And then I walked
Bro, I
out.
remember because you said you walked to the house and I was already inside and you knocked and you're like, I got robbed. I just got robbed.
Yeah.
I said, no, you didn't, bitch. So I remember I
Your
looked down.
mom.
No. I looked down at your feet and you were fucking barefoot. I was like,
yeah.
oh, this dude really get robbed. Fuck.
Yeah, well, it was funny because you were still a little hesitant. You're like, nah. And then your mom, like, saw me and she was just like, no, come here. And she grabs me and she
Yeah.
gives me a bread. And then she
Mexican
was like,
moms.
she's like, tell me what happened, whatever. And then I don't know why I went home to call the cops.
You didn't just want to borrow my phone?
I don't remember why. Like, I don't know. Maybe I did. I just remember I went home and I was looking for a phone. But I don't remember why I went home. Like, I don't remember why I didn't just use your phone or.
No shit.
Yeah, that part's weird to me. I can't remember to save my life. But the reason why it's in my head is because I ended up using Raul's phone. That's why I know that, you know what I mean? That I used somebody else's phone. But yeah. So like that, and then that was the only like robbery that I've had.
Damn.
So,
Well, you've
there.
gotten robbed other times, I think.
I've been robbed,
Or
but
like
not at,
Jack.
yeah, but like not at gunpoint in person.
Nah, like they just took your shit.
No, like I worked in a yard, so like I've seen people like rob my truck a bunch of times. Whatever.
Like taking shit from your truck and taking off.
Not only that, but like talking shit about it too. Like, I'm like, why do you talk shit? Like,
What were they saying? Like, bitch, this
you
fucking
yeah,
lawnmower
like,
don't
this
got enough
fucking
gas.
mine or some shit, blah blah. blah. And I was just like, I don't understand. Like, and it's funny because I think they circled back around because like I saw them from a distance. I don't know if you remember the church we used to cut,
Yeah.
but I was all the way on the far side. So I saw the dudes. They got off, and I'm like, I ain't gonna run. Like, I ain't gonna make it. And then if I make it, like, what do they have guns? Like, so I'm like, I'm not gonna make it. Blah blah blah. So I'm like, I just started calling the cops because I had my phone on me.
You never thought about like packing and then just
So after that, maybe about like 3 months after that, was doing everything to get my license to carry.
what was the rule on that if you just start blasting? I
There's a lot of rules.
I think
It
your
just
life
depends
has to be in thread, right?
your life has to be threatened, and you can also not shoot from the back. Like
So you have to be eye to eye with the guy.
not necessarily eye to eye. They just have to be like facing you,
Like
because if
Western style type
they
shit.
can't. From what I remember, it's like it can't be like they're like running away from you.
Right.
So, but yeah, it was after that I started really like packing, or whatever. But yeah, like I said, they took it right, so whatever. So I kept cutting like the whatever on the riding lawnmower, and they came by again, and they're just like, "You stupid, whatever," and I was just like,
Damn.
"Why?" Like I don't get it. But they ended up getting caught too, because they had took my coworker's phone, and I figured out how to track it, so I
Yeah.
tracked them to a pawn shop, and the cops got there.
No shit.
Yeah, so we got most of our shit. Well, we would have gotten most of our shit back. Oh no, we did get it, and I felt bad because
You feel bad for those guys?
I felt bad for the pawn shop because they get nothing like they lose their what like the money they give.
Fuck the punch shop.
I mean, sure, but it's not their fault.
They're fucking. I've seen Jordans there. like beat up shit, and then they're. I've seen like guys that go in there and they're like, "Oh, I'll give you $10 for it." And they're like, "Yeah, fuck it," and then they fucking put them up for like 290 or some. You think they're really thinking about
I
you?
mean, yeah, I guess if you really break that down, you're just like, you can figure out how to not care, right? But
Yeah, I got a
uh,
fucking bad story about getting robbed too with a fucking gun, cause fucking I don't remember how it went really, but I was with Eric and we were gonna go get taco. We had got tacos, and we were gonna stop at the store to get some beer and get some fucking scratch offs or some shit.
yeah,
And so we're on the way back, and he's already eating. I was waiting to fucking get home, start eating, and all of a sudden I go at the store, stop by. He stayed in the car, and then I'm coming out of the store, and it was funny because when I got off, there was a fucking car parked next to me, but it was like reversed. So when I got out, I was like, yeah, that looks fucking sketch. So it's like those things that you kind of like think about, but you like, it's just so natural for you to just fuck it. Like, I'm not gonna pay attention to it. So
right,
you're just like, I'm gonna walk. I started walking towards my car, and as soon as I was gonna fucking open the door, dude, this motherfucker just opens his door, and he's like, kind of hunched down. He's like, "Give me everything you got, motherfucker." I was like, "Oh shit." That was like it's not the first time I've gotten a gun pulled on me, but it's the first time getting robbed like that. I said, "Fuck." So literally, like I thought in my head, I said, I got the fucking 6 pack of beer, fucking bottles, glass bottles. I just thought about fucking smashing them with it or something, but I was like, man, this motherfucker, he had the gun like on my belly. So I said, man, he's gonna fucking either two things. Either he's gonna mean to like shoot it, or his fingers on the trigger. So if I hit him, that fucking trigger's sensitive, so he might do it on accident. I don't fucking
right,
know. So I said, fuck.
yeah, fuck all that.
And so I said, okay, man, like, let me get my wallet. So I remember he pats me down like that, and my phone was in my pocket, and he pat me down, and then all of a sudden, like, he takes my beer, and he throws it in his car. He takes my fucking um, scratch offs, throws them in the car. He's like, give me that money, man, give me that money. I said, what fucking money, dog? I ain't got no money. Nah, give me that money. So I take out my wallet and I had some cash in there. I probably had like fucking 60, $80. So I take it out and like instead of him taking just the fucking cash,
Yeah,
he like snatches the whole wallet and he throws it in the car. I said, fuck, man. So anyway, he's like, get in. So I get in my car. He puts the like his gun on my ribs. And he's like, tell your homeboy, give me all he got. I'm like, man, what the fuck? So I turn around and tell Eric, man, I was standing outside, bro, and like this is my car, and this is the dude. And I like kind of like glanced at Eric, and the motherfucker's just eating this torta, bro. He's just going ham at it. I said, fuck, man, I couldn't even knock on the window or nothing. Like, bro, like, do you not see what's going on? He's like just munching on that torta, bro. I said, fuck, dude. So anyway, I hop in the car. This motherfucker has the gun right there. He's like, "Take your homeboy, give me everything he got." So, well, I said, Eric, just so he starts like panning me, like Eric starts like panning down his pants, like, man, I don't got shit. So give me that phone, and then I guess Eric, I don't know, I guess he had his phone in his lap or he was holding it or something. He's like,
yeah.
fuck. So he takes his phone. And he's like, give me all the quarters. Like, bro, you really gonna fucking steal me for quarters? You already took
Hey
everything
man, like
else,
he
bro.
needs to go
Like,
wash, like
god
you
damn.
know.
So, anyway, this motherfucker just takes off, and me and Eric are fucking pissed, dude. And I was like, should we try to chase him? And I was gonna turn on, and I was like, man, it was like one of those things you don't know what to do really. So I go back inside and I tell the dude, hey man, like the clerk, I said, hey man, you got cameras? So fucking not convenient, but like so happens that that camera was off and everything else that the store recorded was like where the
The
pumps
other
were
way,
because I was
yeah.
on the side where there was no pumps. I said, fuck. So I was gonna try to chase him down. By the time I ran like to the street, he was gone. So I said, fuck. So anyway, we called the cops and everything. Not trying to fucking be a snitch or nothing, but I was like, damn, it's my first time, like. So,
Yeah.
um, the cops like, did he take a phone? Yeah, he took a phone. So we were all like, he was like, we can track him if the my phone or some shit's
The
on,
Find My
whatever.
Phone is on. Yeah.
So we're like, yeah. So he was trying to do it with mine or his, whatever. And I don't think he could figure it out. So he's like, nah, we'll give him description of the car and the description of the fucking dude and everything. And after that, it was like we couldn't find him. But I was like, damn, dude, that's fucked up. Like, I don't know. It's just weird doing like getting robbed like that because like it makes you not trust people. It makes you not want to fucking go out and no more and shit like that. So and like I said, it's not the first time I've gotten like a gun out or nothing, but take like people out here just really doing that, you know? Because I've heard stories of other people like, oh, I got robbed and this and that, but it's
Yeah.
just fucked up, bro. And
No.
then
Yeah, I feel you.
I've seen videos too of like people like they're getting so quick at it now, and um, it's like they literally just pull up at the car, fucking bust that window, snatch everything, and then they take off like in the
Yeah,
middle.
dude, that's why like I started like, and I know I still did it before, but I think before I was just careless. But like now I leave my door unlocked 'cause, like I really don't want somebody to break my window. Like,
Yeah,
bro, you're
but
gonna steal it, fuck it, you know, whatever.
yeah,
If I really don't wanna like get robbed, I just don't leave my shit in there.
yeah,
You know what I mean? But yeah, no, dude, fuck that.
yeah, because it sucks. Like especially like I mean, it's your car, bro. You're expecting to come back and everything's gonna be all good, but fucking um, yeah, my boy Luigi just pulled up with the Hugos. Come on, y'all follow him.
Hell yeah.
Best waters in the H. Um. So anyway, I was at truck yard one time, and long story short, fucking came out, and I was with Christina, and then we came out, and the fucking Jeep, my car window was busted, and I was like, I didn't have shit in there, like what the fuck, and then all of a sudden, like
Yeah.
I asked her, and she's like, oh, my purse was back there. I was like, really?
I mean,
Va a
dude, it
haber
happens,
vergazos.
dude. Like
So
I always leave all my shit out too. Like, I'm surprised my shit doesn't get more broken into now
yeah,
nowadays. Whatever. Like I stopped, but for the longest, especially like when I was working at MRC. Like I don't remember why. I don't remember why, but I had my PS5 in the car. Like I let somebody borrow it, and then they gave it back to me, right?
yeah.
So I literally I had it there for like a month and freaking and like nothing. Like I never got jacked, never nothing. But it was like, you know what I mean? Like it was really easy, especially because it's white, and I
But
wouldn't cover it.
why'd you have it? Why'd
I
you
let
have it?
somebody borrow it, and they gave it back, and I kept forgetting to bring it down, and I had it in my back seat. So like you couldn't really see it, but
But
still, like,
you would still have been upset if it would
dude,
have been
I would
gone.
have like every day I noticed that I was in there. I was like, and I don't know why I would just forget when I got home, whatever. And finally, one day I remembered. Like I think somebody wanted to play something, and I was like, "Oh shit, my PS5!" And I went to go get it. And then whatever. I got lucky, but
Yeah,
yeah,
you
no,
lucked
dude.
out on that one.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm going home from I'm going home to work back. Like I'm not really going anywhere. So
Yeah,
I like at the end of the day, if somebody would have stolen it, it would have been somebody from work.
right.
Or I guess somebody could have been driving by and checking cars at work. Like people do that shit now. So
Yeah.
but yeah, but no, I got lucky on that one.
I forgot to ask. I forgot you were drinking today.
Oh,
Truly, is
truly.
it good? I just grabbed it.
Yeah, this is the one I always get.
Oh no
So
shit.
yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, cause
Oh.
that's the next sec. Fucking shit that you used to like and now you don't, and shit that you used to
So
not like and now you really like. Like for me, thanks to you, I love fucking tripa now
oh yeah.
because it's just so fucking good. And I've never tried it, and I don't like. Now I'm a little more open minded to that. I'm like, I'm willing to try new shit, but if I really don't like it, I ain't gonna have it no more. But
Yeah.
it's just one of those things that, damn, I really had to try. Like, and I think it's like it has to be from a good spot. Because if it's not, like, if you try it and then it's not, you're like, okay, yeah, nah, I didn't like
You're
it.
not gonna want to give
But
other
if no,
places a
yeah,
chance.
exactly.
Yeah.
But
No, I think for me, like so when I was a kid, maybe from like when I was born to like about 6 or 7, I used to drink milk every day. Like right before going to bed, I would drink a glass, like nothing. And then one day, I got up, grabbed my glass of milk, drank it, threw it up. Was like, what the hell? Tried it again, made sure it wasn't expired. Wasn't expired. Same thing, just threw it up. And
No
then from
shit.
there on out, like I couldn't drink milk.
What the fuck?
Even if like this, I guess this is why I don't like cereal. Like even if like if I did it
You
too
don't like cereal?
well, if it was too diluted with milk, like I couldn't eat
Diluted
it.
cereal? What the fuck is diluted?
Like just
cereal?
add too much milk, like to where it tastes more like milk than it does the actual cereal. Does that make sense? Because you know how cereal has a flavor, right? Like cinnamon toast crunch or like
CT Crunch?
or whatever. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
How do you dilute cereal though?
I just explained it to you. Like
That's
you
not
put.
diluting. Do you know what diluting means?
Well, maybe I'm saying it wrong. Instead of acting like a smartass, you could just like tell me what it is, and then we can move on forward
Well, I don't know what it
or
means either,
whatever.
but
So what?
I know
So
what
annoying.
diluting means.
Okay, well then.
Look, I think what you're
You
trying to say.
think?
No, what you're trying to say
Uh huh.
is that you like what's that one fucking never mind.
Yeah, that didn't work out. So, nonetheless, the if I can taste the milk more, like I couldn't drink it.
Put water on that bitch.
That just sounds not good at all, neither. Like,
Oat milk.
no, I don't like oat milk. But recently I started drinking my protein shakes with milk. So I think I've gotten a little over it. I don't think I can drink straight milk still, but I think I can drink milk a little bit more now.
Your protein shakes,
Yeah, because normally I used to do them with water.
are they diluted?
Yeah, a lot. So
Yeah.
like that's why I believe that I can drink more milk now because, I taste more the milk than I do the protein shake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is in protein shake?
Protein?
Yeah, exactly. But what is fucking protein? Like, is it meat? Is it worms? I saw a video that it was like a bunch of worms fucking shredded.
Look, dude, I don't know the details.
No?
Like, it just no. I need to take protein, and it helps. So that's what I take. I don't.
And that's the
I
only
don't.
thing
I
you
don't
can't.
go question. Huh?
That's the only thing you can't eat anymore. Well, I mean, you can now a little bit, but
No, like I like. So I don't. It's weird. Like I say that I can't eat certain soft stuff, but there's certain that I can. So I don't know how my body. Like,
soft.
yeah, like so. Like I struggle with sour cream.
Mm-hmm.
If I put too much, I can't eat it. Um, if I what's another one? Pies.
Yeah.
I can't really eat pies. Mashed potatoes, egg salad, and I feel like all those the ones that I just mentioned are different consistencies.
A soft penis.
No, I think I can do a
Has
soft
to be
penis.
hard.
Yeah, no, like yours was pretty soft, so it wasn't that bad. But
Catch me at 7 a.m. on a Saturday and see how soft it is.
all right, I got you. But yeah, so I'm trying to think what else. What else have I been able to eat?
You know what was funny? I was trying to look up for the fucking video that we did of the cinnamon challenge.
The cinnamon challenge.
I don't know how the fuck you did that, dude.
Dude, I don't
I-
know either. That was crazy.
Oh, you did it twice too.
Twice, yeah.
Back to
'Cause somebody
back.
was like, "Oh, I wasn't
I
there."
missed it.
Yeah,
Do it
I missed
again.
it.
I think it was Joe. He was like, "No, I
Yeah.
wasn't here."
Yeah.
I was like, "Dude, really?"
Yeah, because I think we did it outside my house, and then we did it outside your house.
Yeah, because we had
And
to
then
go
outside
get
your house, we
cinnamon.
recorded it.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
a video somewhere, but I have to look for
Yeah,
it.
I still remember because I was wearing my favorite Astros jersey. But yeah, no, I can't think of anything else that like I've come back around. Like I said, I like now I can eat a little bit of sour cream. But that's about it.
Well, like, what about the other way? Vice versa, like if you loved it, but now it's like, I can't.
So and then I feel like I'm getting a lot of eyes on me, but like crawfish, like
You used to like crawfish?
I used to love crawfish. I used to devour
What?
crawfish, and I feel like now, like I can still eat it, but I don't crave it.
I don't
Like
I
when
don't
someone's
remember
like,
ever
"Oh, I really
seeing
want to
it.
go eat crawfish," I'm just like, eh. Like it's not like
That happened. I think Christina, because I was so heartbroken because we used to like get it every year, every season, like fucking 3-4 times a season or whatever. And
Yeah.
one time, like it was season, and this, like what season came around, and I was like, oh, I was so excited for it, and then she was like, I don't. I don't really. I was like, what? Like we've been fucking excited about, and we used to drive to fucking Crosby to get like we used to take a cooler, drive to Crosby, put it in a cooler, come back home and eat it. And I was like, what the fuck? So I was so heartbroken because I was like, I thought we both enjoyed it as much, and apparently not. But well, what is it? The flavor? Or what?
I think no. I think it was the. It's a lot of work for not a lot of food.
Yeah, but you're not only getting crabs, you're getting potato, you're getting
Well,
corn.
no. I mean like just crawfish. Like I actually crave more of the sausage, the corn, the
Mmm.
potato, the shrimp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know a little bit about that. That I like more now than the actual crawfish.
Yeah.
I'll still eat crawfish. Don't get me wrong. Like I can still eat like a pound or two like that, but I just don't crave it as much as I used to. I feel like I
Yeah.
used to go out of my way to go eat crawfish, and like now, like no, like I want crawfish. Like I'll stop at a place, get maybe like they like the other day I went to, I forgot what it's called, but it's right there by Fuqua. They had
Oh,
fried rice.
famous
Yeah,
crawfish.
they had a
Oh,
fried
that bitch is
rice
fucking
with
good though.
crawfish. Yeah, and that was really good. So I'll do something like that now. Then actually, if I can avoid eating crawfish, I would.
Why do you think it was so expensive this year?
It's been
I
getting
think
expensive
yeah, but
every year.
why?
Inflation?
Drought,
I don't know.
inflation, fucking crawfish wake up and they're like, yeah, this year we're just gonna be more expensive. There's gotta be a fucking reason.
I mean,
I think that restaurants are just like everything's going up. We're just gonna tell people everything's going
which
up.
is
Sorry.
inflation.
I know
So
what inflation is, but
yeah.
why is it the
I'm not
crawfish
saying the
went up?
crawfish themselves thought of inflation.
That's what
The
I'm
places
saying.
that sell it come up with,
But why?
because they want to. They want more money.
It's
Their
fucked up,
whatever
dude.
their shit is. Like I mean,
Fucking democracy.
um. But yeah, what about you though? What else do you?
I think tripa is like the main thing. But back
But what
then,
else?
like
What
I
is
didn't.
something that you like though? That
Something that I like, yeah.
yeah.
My mom used to always like when I was little. She used to always make like chile rellenos, like the poblano pepper stuff with like whatever she puts in it. And I
Sure.
never liked them though. She always used to have to make some on the side for me because I was just like, nah, I can't eat it. It was just, I don't know if it was because I thought it was like super spicy and super hot that I was like, nah, I ain't gonna enjoy it, or maybe like I just don't know. Like, and she would have to make like tacos for me on the side or something. But I don't know when it was that she was like, just give it a try. And it was a few years ago. I was like, fuck it, I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try. Dude, now every time she makes them, I eat like two, three of them because they're really good. And I was like, fuck, I've been missing out this whole time. But I don't know. It's just, I was really picky. And part of it was, I think my grandma used to spoil me a lot. And she used to just make shit, like everything that I wanted. And then now, like Christina, like since well, I guess we've been together, she's been pushing me to like try new shit. So I really
Yeah.
appreciate that. Cause like even with like Genia, I used to not go. I used to go with Genia with you all the time, and I never fucking got anything. And I would just sit there and get a beer. But now, dude, I fuck up Genia. I could eat two, three bowls. I think. I've never tried it, but I think I
Golly.
could eat two.
No.
Cause when we go, I eat one and then I
You need
finish
to try
hers.
it. You need to, I don't. It's tough. I've thought I can eat two. Like I've been like hell yeah, and I'll get another one, and I'll get like halfway, and I'm just like, that was a mistake.
For real, I've
Yeah,
never tried to
dude.
eat two, but like I
It's
said, when she doesn't finish hers, I'll eat. I'll finish it, and it's like halfway. So I think if
maybe
I can eat one and a half, I can eat two. But the fucking genia buns are fucking the
yeah,
best thing, to be honest.
yeah. I remember a couple of times now I've gone to Jenny and just gotten appetizers.
Mm.
I think it's one of the few places that I can like just eat appetizers and I'll be good.
Yeah.
Um,
Sometimes too it sucks because I feel like when we go somewhere, we don't always finish the food. Like 90% of the time, we don't finish the food. So I'm like, I was gonna tell Christina like, let's just start fucking sharing a plate, honestly, because we don't finish it, and then we take it home and we just leave it in the fridge. And then like we're in the restaurant, and I'm like, I know this is gonna sit in the fridge for 2 weeks, and we're not even gonna eat it. And sometimes I'm like, I don't even want to ask for it to go plate, but And sure enough, we go home and we just put it in the fridge and we don't
I
eat
don't
it.
know, dude. Like I feel like every time I take home leftovers, like I'll eat them that same day,
It depends on from
or
where.
the day before, or the day like the morning after. Like I can't like.
For real, you eat
Yeah,
it?
but my mom's like that. My mom will like I give her leftovers, or she'll get leftovers, and then like she'll have them there for like 5 or 6 days, and I'm just like, why? Like,
No shit, but you
why?
actually heat it up and
Yeah,
shit?
yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah. Like I'll eat it like that. Even my dad was when we went to that crawfish place. He had gotten fried rice, and he didn't finish his,
Yeah,
so he was like, hey, oh, so you can have something for the morning. But like, it
right.
didn't even wait till the morning. I ate it that night. Like we ate at midday, and I ate it that night.
Damn, nah, I
Um,
can't. I don't know why. It doesn't taste the same.
it tastes better to me. I love leftovers.
But you eat it, you heat it up in the microwave or the fucking air fryer?
No, I heat it up in the microwave. If I heat it up, there's times I don't even heat it up. Yeah, people look at me crazy. They're like, "How did you eat that cold?" I'm like, "I don't know, dude. Like,
Yeah.
it's more laziness
I
than
think it
anything.
depends on the
I'm
food
not gonna
though,
say
to
it's
be honest.
good. Yeah,
You know how to use an air fryer?
yeah. I use an air fryer all the time.
Oh, I recently. Well, so Christina
It's
just
not
got
that
a new one, and
complicated.
I don't like the first one we got.
Uh huh.
I never used it for like 6 months because I didn't know how. Finally, I learned, and then she changed. She got another one, or we got another one somehow. I didn't know how to use that one, so I didn't use it for like 6 months. And then now she got a new one, like a Ninja double thing, and it's like two split. I'm like, you just keep changing it up on me. I don't know how to use all these things. And then she got an espresso, and I didn't know that was for espresso shots or whatever. This whole time I was like, she's just trying to be all fancy, trying to make coffee all complicated. So
But
I
like,
still have my Mr. Coffee on the
but
side.
like, whenever she gets these things, like, you don't tell her to like leave you the instructions. Like,
No, the instructions are right on top, but I'm just not gonna read that.
well, I mean, I don't know what to say to that, but
That's what I'm saying. It takes me 6 months to learn how to. So this now the Ninja, I'm gonna like learn how to use it, and then she's
she's
gonna
had it for
switch it
6 months
up.
already.
Probably about four. So I got
4.
2 months left.
I get 6 months left. Okay.
Um, so by the time I learn how to use it, she's gonna switch it up, and I'm not gonna know how to reheat my food anymore.
But they're all very similar, so you know.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. The Nespresso is similar to the Mr. Coffee, but I didn't know that it was just espresso shots. Like it blew my mind when I found out, cause I was like, she was like, yeah. I was like, do you mean to tell me that Nespresso is like a shot of the shot you get at Starbucks? Like, can I get 2 shots of? I'm like, what the fuck? That is wild.
Yeah. I wonder how many times like Christina like hits her head, when she talks to you.
If she could, she'll hit my head every day.
No, like her head, like
Oh,
but yeah, no, I mean, I feel like the air fryer is pretty easy um to use. So yeah, no, I that's how I cook all my food. Like, if I'm not cooking out in the smoker, I'm cooking on the air fryer. And everything comes out good, like steaks, like everything. I haven't cooked anything that doesn't come out
you've
really good
done
on there.
steaks in the smoker
Yeah,
and the air fryer?
yeah,
No shit.
yeah. Let me see if I think I took a picture of when.
How do you measure the well done or medium or whatever?
Well, you go temperature based. So you can set a temperature. So like normally, like I'll put it at 275, and I'll throw it on for 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, right?
Hmm.
And then from there, like I'll split it and see, like, oh, it's a little too pink. Let me go a little bit more, whatever, and
Mm.
then like that. But uh, I think this one was done on the air fryer.
Damn. What is that? A fun New York?
I don't know. To
New
be
York
honest with you,
strip?
I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, no, like I do all my even like when I'm doing ribs,
Mm-hmm.
like so I cut. I don't know if you ever seen me do it from the start, but I always cut like some pieces off.
Yeah.
I'll grab those pieces and I'll throw them on the air fryer. So I'll eat them while I'm cooking.
No shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
The only thing you gotta be careful with like pork and chicken is just like make know the temperatures that they come out in.
Mm-hmm.
Because I always feel like when I get chicken from most places, like it's very dry,
Yeah.
and I feel like people try to overcook it so that it's not undercooked because you rather have overcooked than undercooked
Right.
when it comes to chicken and pork. but like I always try to get the right when it gets to the right temperature.
Mm-hmm.
So for chicken, I think it's like 165. So I try to get it right when it gets there. Right when it gets there, like I feel like it's very like juicy, and I feel like I rather eat chicken now more than before.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I just food. I just lost my train of thought. But I went to Saturday. I went to Taco Madre. I don't know when was the last time you went to Taco Madre, right?
the last time I went to Taco Madre, it was it still on Belfort?
No, it's on Edgebrook.
I think I went before the pandemic.
Okay.
That's probably the last,
So I
like
went
2019.
and we had a pretty good night. I was kind of too fucked up, more fucked up than I wanted to be. So anyway, I went. I got me a fucking quesadilla
Uh huh.
gigante and two piratas. Right?
Is
It's
it still
like
really greasy?
that's where I'm going.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm sorry.
Dude, I fucking tore that shit up. And I don't usually eat the fucking frijoles right, but the frijoles, man, I was like I said, I was more fucked up than I should have been, and more than I wanted to be. So anyway, the next day, dude, I woke up and my fucking stomach was shit, dude. So anyway, I'm sitting in the toilet, and I don't know if you know what the dragon is, the dragon. But when you're hungover and you have a nice meal, like at the end of the night,
Hmm.
like when you're getting fucked up and shit, like partying, and then you have a good nice meal, the next day you're gonna have a thing called el dragon, right? The dragon,
Yeah.
which is like when you're taking a shit, and all of a sudden you just gotta fucking throw up. So you lean over like to the bathtub and you start throwing up, and you got throw up coming out
Yeah,
your mouth,
I've never ever done that
and you got
before.
shit
Ever.
coming out your butt. That's
No.
what a dragon is, dude. It was so
That's
bad.
nice to know.
And I literally, after that, I had to jump in the shower because it was super bad. And I don't think I've ever been that hungover before. That shit was fucking horrible. And literally, when I hopped in the shower, dude, I threw up. Like, literally, it just, like, the pieces of meat from the fucking quesadilla came out all full, like, full chunks. I was like, what the fuck? So, I knew that it was so good because I hadn't had it in a while, and I knew it was, like, really good because I fucked it up that night. But the next day it came out and it was really fucking bad, dude. It burned my throat. It burned my butthole.
So I guess like the only question I have for you was it like worth it?
No,
No,
fuck no,
you're
dude.
not gonna eat there no
No,
more.
fuck no. I can't even think about it. I I can't even. I won't
See,
even
that's
drive
the.
down
I feel like
Edgebrook anymore.
that's the one thing that you guys like most people have is that
Who's
like
you guys?
well like most people like in general like whenever you get a bad hangover, right? Whenever we smoke cigarettes all the time, you get
Well,
a
that's
bad
the thing, dude. I
hangover.
was smoking a lot, so I
Well,
was
hold
like,
on.
fuck.
When you get a bad hangover, like you don't want to smoke that day.
Exactly.
I used to be like the complete opposite.
You used
Like
to smoke
yeah, I
more.
used to smoke more that day. So I
Yeah,
wonder
I
if it had
remember
the
like
same effect.
we used to party and like the next day I was like, don't even turn a cigarette on. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I remember that.
So but yeah, but I think it's a good time to call it.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
but but yeah,
Till next one.
to the next one.